Hello everybody, today back in another video. Oh boy, probably the last meeting between Djokovic and Nadal, the biggest tennis rivalry that we have ever seen. Just finished a couple of hours ago, and I know you guys want to hear my thoughts, and here I am to share my thoughts. What can we say? It was a straight set victory for Novak Djokovic. Like I at least expected. I can't believe that some tennis analysts around the world believe that this match will go to 3 sets, and even one actually believed that Nadal will win. You know, guys, when I see tennis YouTubers, I have expectations from those guys or girls, whatever. Most of them are guys that talk about tennis. I have expectations of them because they should know tennis more than people who comment in videos. At least according to me. So we have to be honest here. The world ranking usually never lies, or almost. No, not usually. It never lies. Djokovic is the world number 2. Rafa Nadal is the world number 161. And it was exactly in the same way this match played out. Djokovic, you could see that he was the better tennis player, clearly. Even if a human being who has never watched tennis, if he would watch this match, he would have said, this guy from Serbia, he is a higher ranked player than this guy from Spain. Is that so? Yeah. Well, the answer would have been, yes, he indeed is. And it was exactly like that. Djokovic was the better player in the serving department, was the better player in the returning department, was hitting a better ball, a harder ball, a deeper ball, you name it, baby. Djokovic was really clobbering the ball. He really was clobbering the ball. And this is the thing with Djokovic. I can't figure him out sometimes. I'm not understanding. He sometimes can really clobber the ball. He can hit the ball really, really hard. And sometimes he hits the ball very, very soft. So I'm not getting why it is that in that way with him. In this match against Nadal, he was hitting the ball really, really good, hard and deep. It has to do with the opponent as well, because in tennis it is like this. You play as good as your opponent allows you to play. Nadal, he doesn't rush Djokovic. He doesn't stress Djokovic. He doesn't give Djokovic any kind of a trouble because Nadal gives Djokovic so much time. Nadal doesn't hit the ball really flat. Nadal is not super fast anymore. Nadal is in a big decline, exactly like I said just before the match started. I said that both of these players are in decline. Of course they are. They are not in the peak of their careers. They are not in the prime of their careers. But Nadal is a much bigger decline than Djokovic. And it was exactly the same. And it was exactly in that way that this match unfolded. You could see which player was in a more decline. Was it Djokovic or was it Nadal? Of course it was Nadal. And that's why Djokovic won 6-1, 6-4. And to be quite honest, Djokovic almost gave Nadal a bagel in the first set. Almost. But somehow Nadal won one game in the first set. And in the second set, that second set could have easily go. That second set, not bagel. I'm sorry, excuse my English, not bagel. Bagel is when you win a set 6-love. Yeah, he almost gave, yeah, exactly, bagel. Yeah, that was what I mean. Djokovic gave Nadal almost a bagel in the first set. Almost. But instead he gave him a breadstick. And the same thing, because the breadstick is 6-1, a bagel is 6-love. And the same thing almost happened in the second set if not Djokovic would not went down in his level with some unforced errors, with some bad decision making, etc., etc. Because he was 6-1, 4-love up, baby. He was 2 breaks up in the second set. Novak Djokovic should never have let that lead from his hand like he had. He should never let that lead go away from his hand, but he did. And Nadal is Nadal, even though he's far away from his best, far away. But he's still Nadal. He will not give up. He's a 22 times Grand Slam champion, for God's sakes. He's a 14 times Roland Garros champion, for God's sakes. And they will play on the Roland Garros courts. So if you give him little chances, of course he will take it. And Nadal did that in that second set. All credit to Nadal. I will talk about him a little more. All credit to Nadal for taking that small chance that Djokovic gave him in the second set. But before Djokovic went down in his level, he was 6-1, 4-love up. He was in cruise control. He was in cruise control. I will be honest with you, my tennis fans are on a roll. I'm not here to lie. I didn't believe Djokovic will be in that kind of a cruise control before the match started. I believed Djokovic will win the straight sets, which he did, but I didn't believe Djokovic will be in such a cruise control 6-1 for love. I believe that he will win closer sets. That was my feeling before this match started. And I was right about one set, which was the second. The first, no, he won that easy, 6-1. The second, he won 6-4. Anyway, Djokovic was the much better player, the much sharper player, the much cleaner player, the much more consistent player. Nadal. We need to be honest here. He has been injury-free, more or less, the last 4 or 5 months. He has been that. Yes, he has had some injuries, some pains here and there. Everybody has it, more or less. But he has not had any tremendous, serious injury the last 3, 4, 5 months, and he has played only clay court tennis the last 5 months. So he has had time to be prepared. To say the least, didn't matter. Why? Because nobody defeats Father Time. Nobody defeats Father Time. Father Time defeats everyone. Father Time crushes everyone. Even Djokovic will be crushed over Father Time, but Nadal is being crushed more than Djokovic from Father Time, at least at the current moment. But Djokovic, he's coming there as well. But Djokovic is still competitive. He's still the world number 2. Nadal is the world number 161. So, I will be honest with you, my tennis fans all over the world. When I was seeing this match, I was happy to see this match, to witness the greatest tennis rivalry in the history of tennis. To just end with a 16th meeting. This was a historic 16th meeting. The first time they ever played each other was at Roland Garros 2006 quarterfinal, if I'm not mistaken, on clay, and now they face each other for the 16th time in the same court, Roland Garros, not the tournament Roland Garros, but the court Roland Garros, because we all know it is the Olympic Games. For the 16th time, they were playing in the same court for the 16th time on clay, like they did when they faced each other for the first time back in 2006. 18 years ago. So that was an historic moment that they faced each other for the 60th time, for most likely, you never know in tennis, but for most likely last time. I truly don't believe they will face each other ever again on a professional level. I really don't believe that. Maybe most likely they will face each other on exhibition matches, but not on the professional level. Because they are in the end of the careers, especially Nadal. Nadal is in the very end of his career. Djokovic as well. As well. But definitely Nadal. But all credit to Djokovic. He was hitting the ball really big, really hard, but also Nadal was helping him a lot. Nadal was not giving Djokovic any kind of troubles, was not taking any kind of time away from him, and was making Novak Djokovic's life really easy, to say the least. So, because you can see with Nadal, his serve is really bad, his return is really bad, his forehand is not even as near as good as it used to be in his peak years. His down-the-line forehand has completely disappeared from Rafa Nadal's resume nowadays. Of course, it's not even as near as fast as he used to be. So Nadal is showing the ranking that Nadal has is telling the truth. He's not even in the top 100 anymore. He's not even on the top 100 anymore. He's the world number 161. Djokovic is in top 10. He's in the top 5. So he's much more competitive than what Nadal is. So that's why I was really surprised when I saw some tennis analysts believe that this match will go 3 sets, and even one of them believed that Nadal will go and defeat Djokovic. Dear God, I don't know. Some tennis YouTubers out there, they really don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, some stats. Djokovic did 5 aces, 1 double fault, land 62% first serve in, won 79% behind his first serve, which was really, really high, won 56% behind his second serve, did 21 winners and 17 Unforceros. He does 4 more winners than Unforceros, and broke Nadal's serve 5 times out of 12 breakpoint opportunities that he had. And all in all, in the match, Djokovic won 63 points in the entire match. Rafa Nadal He does one ace only and two double faults, lands really high percentage of first serve, which was 75%, but doesn't matter when you have that kind of weak serve and that kind of a not powerful serve. That will not make your life easy, and that's why he won only 55% when his first serve, Rafa Nadal. He won less points when his first serve, Rafa Nadal, than Djokovic did in winning points when his second serve. Djokovic won 56% when his second serve, Nadal won only 55% when his first serve. And the number behind Rafa Nadal's winning points behind his second serve was really weak. He was winning only 36%. Rafa Nadal behind his second serve. He was getting that second serve really destroyed from Novak Djokovic. Great returns. And all in all, Nadal broke Novak's serve 2 times out of 3 breaking point opportunities that he had, and only on those 2 times that Nadal broke serve was, of course, in the second set. He didn't stand a chance in breaking serve in the first set. He didn't even face one single breaking point opportunity in the first set. Rafa Nadal. Rafa Nadal didn't see one single breaking point opportunity in the first set. And all in all, Nadal did only 10 winners in the entire match, only 10, and did 20 unforced errors. So he did 10 more unforced errors for Nadal than winners. And all in all, the entire match, Nadal won 43 points, compared with Djokovic, who won 63 points in the entire match. So Djokovic wins 20 more points than Rafa Nadal the entire match. So this was a one-way traffic, but don't fool yourself. Don't believe that just because Djokovic destroyed Nadal and then he just looks unplayable and he will be unbeatable. No, I still don't think Djokovic will win the Olympic gold, but he will. He is one of the top 3 favorites. Who are my top 3 favorites? It is Alcaraz number 1, Djokovic number 2, Zverev my number 3. But Djokovic needs to defeat Alcaraz in the final. I truly believe Alcaraz will make it to that final, but I still don't think Djokovic doesn't have what it takes to defeat Alcaraz in that final, because yeah, he destroyed Nadal. Nadal, he's almost a retired player. He really is almost a retired player. He doesn't have the same kind of forehand anymore, the same kind of returns anymore, the same kind of serve anymore, even though his serve has never been his weapon, Rafa Nadal's, but it has never been as weak as it is at the current moment. Nadal doesn't even move as great. Now he's not even as near as good as he used to be. It is much more easier hitting through Nadal than it used to be. So this doesn't give me a metrics where Djokovic stands. It really does, because Nadal is so weak. But what I want to say about Nadal, before I wrap this video out, the guy has balls. He has balls of steel. I really will give him my respect. He knew that before this match, he will not win this match. He was 95% sure he will not win this match. He's not even near in the same level as Djokovic at the current moment. He really is not. Djokovic is a much higher level than Nadal at the current moment of their careers. Despite all that, he went on the court and he was brave and he took onto the court and he went and played with Djokovic. He was destroyed in the first set 6-1. He made the second set much closer and lost the second set 6-4. He could easily have pulled out, especially that he had some minor issue with his thigh, but despite that, he gave it his all. You need to respect that. What a warrior, what a competitor, what a professional tennis player, what a big heart and what big love he has for the game. He knew that, 95%. He knew that I will not win. He barely defeated Fusovic, who has barely won any tennis matches this year. Yeah, he won one tournament in Bucharest, a 250 class tournament, Fusovic, but he has lost many first round matches, Fusovic, this year, and he barely defeated him in the first round and won that in a close 3-set and won the third set 6-4. So he definitely knew before facing Djokovic that I will be a huge underdog here, and despite all that, Nadal went to the court and showed balls of steel, and I really respect that. He could easily said, why should I can pull out. I will not defeat Djokovic. I will not defeat him. Let it be my last match against him a victory, which was 2 years ago at French Open quarterfinal when they faced each other before this match today, and it was Nadal was the victorious player there. Let it be our last encounter. Let it be a victory for me, No, he didn't think like that. He went to the court, he showed bravery, he showed how brave he is, and he showed that he has balls of steel. And I really, really respect Nadal for that. Alright guys, I hope you did the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time. Peace!